Freya's wonderful necklace. This is from Norse mythology. All of the goddesses wore beautiful jewelry, but Freya, the goddess of love and beauty, had the most beautiful necklace of all. It was made of gold and sparkling gems, and it glowed red hot like fire. The dwarfs had made it with their great magic, and Freya was so fond of it that she never took it off. Most of the Aesir loved to see these blazing jewels on Freya's snow-white skin, but Loki's eyes flickered with greed whenever he looked at it, and one day he decided to steal it. That night, while Asgard was sleeping, he tiptoed down to Freya's door, changed himself into a fly, and crept through the keyhole. Freya lay asleep, dreaming about her lost husband, and tears of gold trickled down her cheeks. She was very beautiful, but Loki only had eyes for the necklace. He wanted to grab it, but even in her sleep, Freya guarded it with her hand over the glass. So Loki, in the shape of a fly, hummed and buzzed around Freya's ear until she raised her hand to shoo the fly away. And then, in a flash, Loki changed himself into his shape, and with fingers as long and thin as spider legs, he grabbed the necklace from Freya's throat. Then he silently sneaked away to the seashore, changed himself into a seal, and swam towards a rocky islet with the jewel in his mouth. But Heimdall, who was faithfully standing guard over the rainbow landing, he heard the splash. Turning, he caught sight of something gleaming in the mouth of a seal, and that made him suspicious. He changed himself into a seal, and he set off in pursuit. When Loki realized he was being followed, he clambered quickly up onto a rock on the island. He sat down on the jewel to hide it, and he looked around innocently. Heimdall came closer. He was not fooled by this act of innocence. He recognized Loki's eyes. He understood that he'd been up to no good. He threw himself on Loki, and barking and biting and beating with their flippers, the two seals fought. Heimdall was the bigger of the two, and at last he pushed Loki into the water. And there lay Freya's necklace, gleaming and blazing on the gray stone. Heimdall returned the necklace to Freya. Loki did not try to steal it again, but from then on, Heimdall and Loki, who had never been friends, were deadly enemies.